Hello guys, this is the Epiphany. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make profit. This is a technique that I did when I was a lower level and I was a bit poorer than what I was now. But what it consists of is you need to be a level 20 Smith Magus, because what we're going to be maging is Gobble Hammers. So these Gobble Hammers here. I made one earlier. I made it over mage vitality to 102, so that's basically 82 vitality over mage. The technique is basically to abuse the sync. So when you drop the summons, you get sync. Yeah. By showing you this strategy, that pretty much means I am giving up one of my first strategies to make karmas using Gobble Hammers. So if you guys know this trick and you actually try it yourself, that means there's going to be competition in the market. It'll be harder to sell, etc. Yeah, so obviously after I reveal this strategy, I'm not going to be using it anymore because there's no point. The market's going to be overloaded with these. So what you have to do is you have to overmage the vitality. Yesterday in the market, I made 3 of them and I put them in the market. 2 of them sold, so there's only 1 remaining. But today's video, I'll be making 5. I just maged this one like 5 minutes ago just to check how check if it works or not. It still works because because it works. Now all you need for this mage is vitality rune, summon rune, and Parvite rune. So I'm going to note down how many I started with. 19 Vite, 197 Parvite, and 85 summon. Okay, so I started off with this many runes, and let's get started. So what you need to do is keep adding vitality runes until the summon drops, because when the summon drops, that's when you get sync and you can overmage or exomage, whatever. But for this video, I'll be doing overmage vitality because that's part of the trick. All right, there we go. That's pretty much 15 vitality. So we have 27 sync remaining, which is enough for 9 attempts at Parvite. All right, let's keep adding this on. All right, we got up to 88 vitality as a summon. There we go. Now, the thing about this trick is that when you add the final rune on, which is the summons, it is very, very unlikely that it'll fail and drop stats. It'll either land like this or it just says failure. Because the thing is, if you guys look at my videos where I'm maging like an amulet or a boots, the amulet, when I add the 1 AP, if it fails, then it takes 100 sync worth of stats. So similarly with summons, it's going to look for 30 sync worth of stats on the item to drop. But the item does not have 30 sync on it, because 30 sync would be 150 vitality. So there is nothing for it to drop. All right, let's go into the next one. Let's have a look and see how much Vite we can get this time. Some things you might be wondering is, what is the maximum number of vitality I've ever gotten to by doing this? It would probably be 149 vitality, which was rare, and I'm keeping that on my spare character. I didn't sell that because it's a record. If I do happen to get better than 140, then 149, then I'm definitely going to keep the new one and sell the old one. You might be thinking right now, why is it taking so long? Okay, because it's purely luck. Just like when we mage boots or amulets, it's luck for when it drops the AP or MP. All right, so here we have 27 sync. I just added another one because I actually misclicked. So we have 24 sync. So that is enough tries for 8 Par Vitality runes. Another thing you might realize is that they tend to crit because it's quite a low number of vitality. Because it's still pretty low. Like the vitality is lower than 100, so like sometimes it crits. Yeah, but we crit once, so we can add another. Okay, we got up to 119. Let's add this summon. Yeah, that's an example of when it fails. It doesn't take any stats. because it's pretty unlikely to take stats. Let's add on this summons, and we landed it there. Next, we have 3 left. Okay, let's go into these. Just letting you guys know, the Gorbel Hammers, these Gorbel Hammers anyway, I bought them from the market roughly 1,000 karmas each. So when we overmage a vitality, they're going to be worth a lot more. I'll show you how much they're worth later on and how to calculate it. All right, so we have 27 sync. We can put 9 attempts of this. I got up to 120 at the summon. Fail. There we go. 18 vitality. All right, let's keep adding this on. See where we get up to. One of my guild mates just caught wild indigo. Yeah, I've caught a lot of those. Actually kind of given up on them because they're not worth much anymore. Or unless you get a female, but the chance of that is like really low. Alright, so here we kind of are in a good state because the summon drop when the vitality was pretty high at 63. So hopefully we can get a lot of vitality this time. Alright, one of them crit. Have it back on. Alright, we got 138. That's pretty high. Normally I get like between 110, 120 or something like that. Let's add this on. Lagging a bit. Alright, failed. Add it on. There we go. Landed. Alright, last hammer. Come on. Alright, there we go. We can add 9 because it's 27 sync. Alright, 2 of them crit. Add 2 more. No success right at the summon. There we go. Alright, so let's go over to the market and I'll show you how to work out the exact cost of each of those. Alright, so currently, like I said at the start of the video, I put 3 of these up last night. 2 of them sold and there's only 1 remaining. Now, considering the fact that I bought the hammers for like 1,000 each, and I put this one up for 157,000, that's a large amount of profit. But let's have a look at the other prices here. I don't think we have any competition at the moment. The only vitality overmage is my one. There's this one here, but it's not much. This is the only one that's mine at the moment. But you can see the average price is pretty high when the standard ones cost like 1,000. That means a lot of people buy like the vitality overmage ones. So the formula to working out the price is to get the vitality, add 50, and then multiply by 1,000. So, for example, 97 plus 50 equals 147. 147 times 1,000 equals 147,000. So that would be the price to put this up. Yeah, that would be the price to put that up. So 147,000. Yeah, nowhere near the average price. Who cares? That would be 152,000. 138,000. 169,000, I think. Yes. 69,000. 170,000. And 188,000. Alright, so at the start of the video, we had 19 vitality runes, 197 parvite, 85 summon. Alright, vitality rune was untouched. We used about 146 par vitality, and we used 9 summons. So the runes that we used was probably only about, I'd say, 100,000 karmas worth of runes, and there's a potential to make around 1 million karmas adding all of these up. Yeah, so obviously the more hammers you put in the market, the more profit, but that also puts you at risk of people like, well, obviously you don't want to put too many in the market because then it may not sell, might take a while, or people don't know what to choose from. But at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. If you want to put a lot, then that's up to you. But yeah, I also recommend that you don't do any more than 10 because it's too much. And these should sell in around a week max, or 2 weeks if unlucky. Also, don't put your signature on it, because if people see all the hammers made by you and they hate you, then they won't buy it. Simple as that. But yeah, this was the way that I made profit when I was a lower level mage. It's a simple, like, it's extremely simple. Just need a level 20 smith mages, but it gets results, and from then on you go into harder and better items. But yeah, that concludes the video for today. If you have any questions about this strategy of abusing sync, feel free to let me know, because basically the amount of vitality that the thing gives base is 20, and low level PvPers, if they get this item, it's basically 118 vitality over mage. So that is an extremely big difference in low level PvP. So there are a lot of low level PvPers in this game who buy such items. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.